do I go to?
Just go to
Good, yeah.
Google and take. Look at little chipmunk.
So, Joe, you wanna probably, for the sake of Daniel doing this for us and the people that are, maybe be watching on, live, we could introduce ourselves and say who we are and.
Sure. Am I on?
Yes.
President starts.
Well, I guess we need to call the meeting to order. We thank y'all for stopping in. If anybody's there, if not, I guess we're just speaking to the Facebook world, but I will start. My name's Angie Sanders. I graduated in 1991 from Brookwood High School, and my children graduated from Brookwood High School. My dad, my mom, well, aunts and uncles, not grandmother. That's who I am. And I guess next is Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe Barger. Graduated class of 91, served as the vice president of the Alumni Association. I have a daughter that graduated Brookwood and a son that will, hopefully in 5 years. So, happy to serve. Next.
Well, I'll go next. I'm Brent Sanders. I'm husband to Angie, and she's told you about our family. I'm treasurer of the group, graduated of class of 91.
I'm Bill Squires. I'm class of 1977, which makes me the oldest one here so far.
Not that anybody's counting.
Not that anybody cares. That's right.
But how many years is that, Bill? Clarify.
Oh, I don't like to do the math that quick. I've been doing it I know 27, it will be 50 years.
Oh, wow.
So, getting there.
Oh, man.
And I don't really have a title in this group. I'm just a sitting board member.
There you go. I think so.
I'm Todd Donaldson. I graduated in 1988. My wife, all 4 kids graduated from Brookwood, parents, grandmother. So.
Can you text her that, please? All right, so we will get started. I guess I can do it. You got that?
Oh, I guess I'm up. So, treasurer's report. I know that we've repeated this a few times with our board members here, and for the sake of live Facebook, I will go over it. I do want to say thank you to Daniel Williams, right? Thank you for coming. He's an alumni also and doing this for us today, so appreciate that. So you can start at the top bullet point. Our balance forward was last meeting we had was 1622.60. So from 9/10 to 10/15, we've had $650 worth of dues, 24 new members. And that's good. We're getting members. It seems like we keep adding on. There's a couple of things we're doing. Raffle tickets for our barrel. You've seen our Facebook page, I think, or it's
on there.
It's on our Facebook page. You can look that up. We've collected $420 for that, and then that'll be being drawn on November 21st during a basketball home game. Correct? So yeah, and then on top of that, we just had people that's give us donations outside of members' dues. Out of all the other items, they have donated that. And of course, in the time that we live in now, everybody wants multiple different ways to pay and send money to us. So we do Venmo, PayPal, of course, checks, cash. We are set up as a 501(c) non-profit charity organization. So we do write receipts for you. But to get all these ways they come, there are fees that PayPal and Venmo do, but you see a $12.65 fee, well worth for what we're doing, because it offers people to come and pay any way they can, and it makes it easy. So when things are easy, you can get more members. So that is a fee that we pay for that, but I think it's well worth it, every penny. And then we did finally get our tax-free exempt filing, and that we paid that $275 to an accountant to file that for us. So with everything considered, all the members' dues, the raffles, the donations, right now we're currently, she shows $27,1595 is the current balance. I think it's right around $29.50 is what's in the checking account now. I think Are we gonna be doing t-shirts or something, so we got some
Yeah, that's
expenses
what
coming
we're
up?
That's on the
Talk about-
topic, I think, today.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
we'll
one of
talk
the
about that, so we
fundraisers.
may have a few expenses coming up, but right now, from starting from scratch and where we're at, I think we're pleased with the money that we have, and are very thankful for that. But that's all I have for talking about our money side.
Switch to the next.
Yeah.
All right, currently we have 493 members on our Facebook group. That was as of yesterday. There's 73 total members. I think it was the 24 from last month, and then we had the month before that, I think it was 49, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so that's kind of where our membership is at this point. We wanted to discuss getting a banner for our events. And if anybody has any ideas about who we could use for that, because Joe called about Warrior Med and they don't do them anymore.
My guy,
So-
LD Cut and Print, who is also who we got the quote on the t-shirts from, can produce that.
Okay.
If you want me to get it.
Yeah. I think that'd be good to have that so that when we do stuff like we did at the,
Football game, we can have a
Football
banner
game.
hung on our
Yeah.
easy up or.
Do you
or
know
on
how
table.
big you want the banner? 6x4, 6x8, 4x8, what?
I would think probably,
I'd say 6 foot.
yeah, cause if you're wanting to hang it on a table or on a easy up, I would think it probably would need to be taller than 24 inches, maybe 24 by 6 foot, or it needs to be narrower and longer than it does taller per se. I would think, cause you're gonna hang it, so wherever you put it, it's gonna be.
Okay.
I mean, and who you talk to might have hey, this is run of the mill,
Yeah, if there's a,
I'll ask.
this is a standard here that we would suggest for that, and you say, okay, sounds good, so.
and then the other thing, like Brent mentioned, the barrel raffle, we are still selling tickets. Those are $20 for the tickets. And I do have something set up, and I'll post it on the Facebook page of how to buy those tickets even online, because Jimmy Hanna had asked me about doing that. So
Jimmy Hanna?
yes.
Man, he's an awesome alumni.
Yes, he is awesome. Anyway, he had asked me about doing them remotely, so I do have that set up, and I will post that for anybody who wants to buy those tickets. And what I've been doing is they fill out like an online form, and then I just fill out the paper ticket, stick it in there with the other one. So,
Well, while you're on that, I did forget to mention, we did get approved, PayPal approves us as a charity,
Yes,
so
charity.
that all finally.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, when we got that IRS letter, that all
Brought that together.
Good deal.
and then the other thing that's kind of on the upcoming agenda is for the reunion dinner that we talked about last time, about tentatively doing it for next August at the GG Hardin, but we don't have a firm date on that. Also, so,
Yeah, that is used for one of our big fundraisers.
yes,
So,
yeah, that'll be a fundraiser also. We hope to get that back going with the silent auction, and I think they used to do was a bake.
they
Bake-
did, yeah,
they
there
did
were
cakes
local
and
people
stuff.
brought
Baked
cakes.
goods.
Mhm.
So I think that's all on that, if anybody, unless anybody else has any other ideas about membership drive.
Now, when do we want to book a day? Maybe after the first of the year?
Yeah,
Look at what's going on?
I think,
Get the school calendar and see when they start playing football and all that
Right.
good stuff.
First day
right,
of school.
I'm thinking Bill,
When do they usually?
Bill, when did they
No,
used to have
first of the year
the
for next coming
reunion
up
dinner?
year.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Was it the second
Second Saturday it's August
in
every year.
August?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that would be something that we could, a date that we could kind of,
You know, I would think that we would not want to have it before school started, because that last
Yeah.
weekend before school starts,
Everybody's
everybody's
on
trying to get that
vacation.
last trip in.
We need to either make it the second or the third, because, with our back to school bash, we started doing it. We were doing it the first, but we've been doing it the last couple of years, we've done it on the second Saturday in August.
Right.
And most of them, I just, right after school opens up. So we might wanna look the third Saturday or something.
Vicki Davis is also working on sending out, she's got the list from the former, Alumni Association, you know, she's talked about it last time, that she was gonna send out something, and, she wants me to give her copies of all the a membership form, but she hadn't told me how many yet, and she's gonna mail those out with the,
And I think that's a wise idea, because I had a few of them, the older
yeah,
ones that hit me up, they wanna join, they wanna get back
They want
involved.
paper.
They just,
on paper.
yeah, they're old school, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no, that's what we were trying
Mhm.
to kind of have both, have it so that we can,
Options.
yes. So that's all that I could think of right now, but she is working on doing that so that she can send something out. And she asked me about doing the paper, and I told her, I said, I'll get you copies of all of it, so that's something we're supposed to be, it's in the works. All right, and then the barrel raffle, we've talked about that. This is a picture here, we did get Will Sanders to sign it. He came to office and signed it for us. And, we really appreciated him doing that. And then Joe has checked into the t-shirts, so he knows about that, so he's gonna,
I am gonna talk
Speak
about
on
that
that.
tomorrow. If I can find the quote.
Where's the cookies?
Nobody brought dessert, did
Yeah,
they?
where's the cookies?
Nobody brought dessert.
It's a fries. Close your eyes.
I don't need no full fries.
Alright, well,
I
the,
think,
the quote on the t-shirts, I think the t-shirt, the short sleeve shirts are $15. Because of, and it could have been 18, but it was because of the many colors that is on that, that would be used, on the, I guess, whatever, the design. And the design cannot be changed, because we're using, I mean, the colors and all that. There was an artist, a teacher from the high school who, did that by hand. And so Ms. Tarbox, she's no longer at Brookwood, but we felt like we would, you know, continue and honor her original rendering. And we asked, could we use it on a t-shirt for a fundraiser for our alumni organization? And she was like, by all means. So she did a really good job. We changed the font, just the font a little bit to be more legible. But this design will be on the back of the t-shirt. And then on the front, it won't have a pocket, but it's what they call a pocket design, and it will have the Brookwood alumni, I guess, logo, and we are still developing that, whether we want the bee or if we want the panther head, and then Brookwood High Alumni Association to encase it. So we are working on finishing that product. However, the question came up, should we pre-order them? Should we take pre-orders before we order? Simply because we're up and running and we don't want to commit all of our revenue to this fundraiser and have tons of shirt left over. So what would y'all consider, what's your input on that?
So what are we gonna, what are we gonna ask for the shirts?
Well, I would say $25 for a t-shirt. I mean, that would be my, on that t-shirt. And it's a little bit nicer blend of a t-shirt, so they're not gonna shrink. I also thought about a long sleeve t-shirt.
That's what I was gonna ask, will there be a long sleeve?
There is an option for a long sleeve t-shirt. I did not get that price, but I can get that from those guys.
What's gonna be our cost?
18 for the tee, because it's the
Sure.
what
Colors.
Grady's,
Artwork.
it was the artwork, yeah.
And who's doing it?
LD cut and print.
Okay.
They were the cheapest ones or the most economically sound. I shouldn't say cheapest, because that makes you sound.
yeah.
So, but anyway, they do a really good work product. They're timely. They've done several things for my company and the city. So we've
And
always,
it's $18 a shirt, so you would have to just about get
220.
25.
so,
We just need to decide how many, that was with ordering 100 shirts, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes.
I got that, but I don't see the quote in there with it that you sent me.
Yeah, I archived
That'd be
some
a good
things.
portion of our.
Now, there was an option for that color, and then there's an option for a dark gray. So it's supposed to be a white or a heather gray, and then there's a dark gray option as well.
This is Angie's, this heather gray.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So then, yeah. That would probably.
But I thought that the white and the dark gray really allowed it to show better than the heather. That was my opinion.
Well, maybe you could do part of, some of each one. Give people a choice between white. I know white's not my favorite. I get crap on white every time I wear something. It does
I've
not-
never stained a white shirt.
It really-
I'm kidding. I'm only kidding.
Mine do not need.
I always get something on white, so
I
that's the
did
thing
it
that,
yesterday.
yeah.
I like when you go to Dreamland with a white
Yeah,
shirt.
there you go.
I mean,
You
that's
got
the-
some
that's the
napkin to
most
wipe your
effective.
mouth on.
Yeah.
You wear a red shirt when you go to a barbecue restaurant.
So anyway, I mean, we can order at any time. I haven't placed an order yet because we hadn't decided on a number. Or if we wanted to order a few while we are taking orders.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a minimum that he wants?
Well, 100 was what we got quoted on.
Okay.
So,
That was what the price was.
mhm. Like I said, we don't have to decide today, but I mean, it's something to think about. But I really think the long sleeve tees are something that would sell.
Yeah, this time of year, everybody's,
Yeah, they're gearing up for that.
I mean, something like Bill has on, but we wouldn't want a hood on it because it'd cover up the old high school.
right.
Right.
So what's your take, Todd? You've done uniform stuff. I mean, it's long sleeve, it's kind of popular.
Yeah, and you're gonna have people who wear short sleeves all year long, but this time of year, I think you'll sell as many long sleeve.
Right.
So I don't know if that's an option of
I'm
like
gonna-
so many short sleeve and so many long sleeve
Right.
to go
Could
against
we
that
do
100.
50 and 50 or
And,
something?
and I'm sure you're not gonna be the same price.
Right.
Well, and that's
Yeah,
the next
long
thing, I
sleeve
guess,
would be
you typically, that'd be a few dollars more,
Yeah,
wouldn't
$3 or
it?
$4 more. I can't answer for him, but
No, that's
I would
right.
just guess.
Yeah,
'Cause the print's
I'll have
gonna
to
be the
ask.
same. It's just the difference in the shirt.
I mean, it's not a bedside commode, so I can't quote it.
Well, your profit margin is pretty slim when you go from 18 to, to 25, so
Yeah.
you could easily wind up with extra product on your hand that you don't sell and you lose money.
Right. Yeah, we don't wanna go backwards. We only wanna go forwards.
Yeah.
And that was the whole reason that we talked about
Doing
doing
a pre-sleeve.
pre-orders,
Yeah.
because they would have to pay up front and then, which would not strong arm us or leave us hanging with the.
Right.
Extras.
And they give you any kind of lead time, like, hey, if you order today, it's 1 week, 2 weeks? 4
It's
weeks?
about three to 4 weeks.
Three
I
or
mean,
so if you're pretty
depends
solid,
on, at the time we order, how many and the size stock that they have in, what we require. And I believe they went up to 3X.
Which everybody that pre-orders, they'll understand, hey, we're ordering them, you'll get them in a few weeks.
I mean, this would be a great stocking stuffer for Christmas if we made a decision, seriously,
Yeah.
so. I mean, my wife is dying for one. She gonna get one, I did.
We don't have what the dark gray color looks like. Everybody's
Yeah,
definition of
it's-
colors.
it was on the email,
Was it?
It was
sorry.
on the email.
I struggle with
I
that.
just-
One person's dark
I
gray,
just
one
picked
person's
out
black,
one.
and another person, Heather, what's Heather gray? I mean, this is Heather, but what's Heather? I mean,
That's the dark gray.
oh, yeah,
And
okay.
then my gray here is,
That's what I consider dark gray when I think, it's
Yeah.
a little bit darker than that.
yeah.
I would say a heather gray
Yeah,
is
it's like
somewhere
a
between,
charcoal.
like,
That
Yeah.
does, yeah, that does look good.
Great.
For me, that instead of white would be my preference.
I like that.
Maybe you could do short sleeves in white and long sleeves in,
I think that's a good
Charcoal.
idea, I really do.
I'll get a quote. And then I'll send it out to all you guys.
What brand shirts are these?
Next level.
That's,
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah.
They're the same quality that we've ordered for the city shirts, like the t-shirt giveaways. My Jet Medical shirts, some of the
Are they,
jumps.
are they more of a cotton blend or are they a dry fit or?
It's a cotton blend, it's not a dry
Okay.
fit. Dry fit would be,
What are these, Angie? You don't remember what these are?
those aren't next level.
No, those are,
Comfort colors is what we use a lot of times and,
The comfort colors were
Next
more
level don't
expensive.
have a
were they?
pocket.
Okay, I like, it's hard to beat a comfort color, but they're
Yeah.
more expensive. Okay.
Yeah, they're a little heavier weight.
Now, when we
than
do
the
the bass
cotton.
tournament shirts, we use a Gildan,
Gildan.
but there's a certain one that we always get because it's the right fit and the right weight.
Right.
When I cut the sleeves out of it and V the neck,
It does really good
it
job.
does.
It don't-
It does.
At least you got a shirt on.
We're being recorded. Very seldom.
So I say maybe let's do the pre-orders on them. Let's try to get.
Okay, we'll put it
That
out
way
on,
we're not wiping all our money
I
out.
tell you, cause it's,
And we can order
It's hard
extra
not
from the
to-
pre-order.
Yeah, if you wish to.
And we don't have to order exactly what the pre-order is.
Well, what I'm gonna do is
That
I'll-
could get us in the direction of how much interest is gonna be in it.
I'll talk to my guy this afternoon. We should have a quote tomorrow.
Okay.
And then.
Is that the same one that does the banner too then?
Mhm. Yeah, I can get it all from him.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll have enough time. I've got another meeting this afternoon, but I'll swing back by and see if they will give me something in hand.
Alright, well, any other ideas about Daniel, do you have any ideas about a fundraiser that you think would help us get
Probably
put you on the
For-
spot?
next year,
Uh-huh.
if there's any premium seating options, like a giveaway, like the same thing for the barrel, people purchase tickets, then whoever wins the raffle gets premium seating at one of the Brookwood football games.
Oh,
and all.
yeah, that'd be a
Or
good idea.
buy 2 to 4 tickets and give that package away
Yeah, you
on a
could
raffle. That would be a great idea. That's a
do
great
a
idea.
season ticket, you could
Yeah.
do a season giveaway as the season. That's a very good idea.
I want to do a cow patty drop. I mean, I'm all about the cow patty. We got it.
Good money,
It's a
man.
good one. I mean, where else can you go and watch a cow walk around, wait on it to poop?
You get paid.
I don't know where you'd go to.
Right. We want to bring it home.
We'll definitely have to keep that one in mind. Okay.
And we have that painting system now that we could
Oh, yeah, you could.
grid off in no time the football field at our community football field,
Yep.
or one of the areas on the baseball field. Would the cow mess up our sprinkler heads?
No.
Okay.
Now, if they do, I got this company I work with that they help me with that a lot.
But when you do, I'm not been to one, but is it 1, 2, 5? Is it one?
It's one cow.
One cow.
And so
Okay.
you feed her high, you
No, I'm
feed
not a bit worried
high
about
protein, so it's
That's a
sort of.
high, chance of that for them to be able to do something like
I have a much better problem with a hub and lawnmower than I
that.
do.
The lawnmower will take care of that before cow will.
Old Husqvarna. But no, we could line it off and we could turn it into some sort of tied in maybe to our dinner or something.
Yeah.
Maybe have some entertainment come in. I don't know. It would be something to build and grow on. But I mean, I think we've done that for baseball in years past.
Yeah, we've done it at the high school in baseball years ago. The only thing, if we're doing it at the park, we probably need to do it like in the spring when the football field is not,
Right.
you know, if you do it in August, we're already practicing football in the youth, aren't we?
yes, well, we don't really, we wouldn't wanna be out there
Yeah.
for that, but yeah.
I'd like to
spring
do
is
it.
quite a bit.
March, maybe.
We could do that. We could have a spring kickoff fundraiser. Yeah.
Who brings the cow?
Well, I mean, I got several cow owner options.
Well, I don't think Wayne has cattle too. Or used to.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty
Now,
sure.
this is where we tie in like, not no, I'm talking about like one of the barbecue competitions like we used to do in the past.
Yes.
But, you know, the ones we done before was all the, you know, the KCBS certified, sanctioned. We don't need to do all that. We need to almost do a local barbecue contest. We know how to do one now.
We could do it called the COB.
City of Brookwood.
Okay. I was trying to tie this to a cow and have it drop. Well, we can look at something like that, you know, when we're waiting for the cow to drop, we can be having something else going on.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
And we could have vendors come out. I mean, we really could, we could block it off and
Yeah.
set some vendors up around and have a stage set up.
Have what do you call it, choice, where they have the community choice,
Yeah,
where you have a barbecue and give it away, and every vote's $1. You should drop them in the, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen those competitions like that where they call it People's Choice Awards, you know, and
yeah.
it's a popularity contest, but you know, it's
We
a
could
fundraiser.
we could choose some people to come out and judge as well. We could have a panel of judges.
You could do that too. You could have a panel of judges and still have that People's Choice Award where they're actually making some money.
Yeah.
And that pulls the general public in to, everybody likes to sample barbecue.
And you look, no, hey, everybody likes a good old car show, so you could tie old car show in, barbecue joint, a little entertainment on a stage, and then the grand finale is when the drop.
Mm-hmm.
Be like New Year's in New York City. Wait
True.
for the ball to drop.
It happens.
See what I'm telling you?
Just imagine I didn't.
It's that video now.
Oh, Lord. Well, I think that's several good ideas, huh? I think that's,
You know, we used to do every spring, the alumni association they done the pancake.
yeah, but now the
Football
baseball.
and baseball, and they've taken over those since, I say we quit.
Right.
And it's an easy, they can easily make $2,000 to $3,000 in a 3-hour window. That's what you normally do on the pancake breakfast.
I will say this, the drawdown that the football team did,
You're just saying that because you won.
not true. I won another one
I
too.
know you did.
No, but I think that, I mean,
Take
people
Joe to Las
really-
Vegas.
Please don't. I think people really get into those. So that would be something that you could, we do not want to take that away from the high school at all.
Yeah.
But that's something that we
But
could.
back to the pancake things, I think we were, you know, we do 2 a year.
Mhm.
We don't do 1 every quarter. You know,
Right.
you could do 4 a year, and that's something that don't get old. You know, you're doing one once every quarter in.
Especially if you timed it right with something that was going on at the park or in
Yes.
the, you know, where you already got people there.
You know, opening day of
Yeah,
baseball.
you know, we done that, the last time the Alumni Association had it, they did that, they tied it into opening day.
Was it?
Oh, it was a better crowd.
Okay.
We had a better crowd.
Wayne Battles, commented, how about t-shirts with a pocket, is what he was,
Well, we can look at that option,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I like my pockets too on t-shirts.
So we do have somebody watching, don't we?
Oh, a lot of people.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, John Meek says that Todd and Brent need to talk more.
Tell John I'll see him when he gets back.
Hey, I got my wife here, she does all the talking.
Any other comments that we should know about?
From what I'm seeing, it's just a bunch of John Meek.
It's John.
Well, thanks, John, for participating.
We're the silent partners.
all right, well, I think we've got several good ideas here, so.
And if anybody has another idea
Yeah.
that we need to look at or investigate, or they would like us to consider, please comment. You know, we can't do them all, but
But if you have several to choose from.
Yeah.
you can-
the
Right.
more we choose from, I mean,
And I tell you what, the other thing we should do is with the school, with their, of course, but we don't have more home games, but next year, we need to be on that board. on that,
Yes.
on that
Yes.
jumbotron
On
on
the
school.
Jumbotron.
Yes.
We need to be on that board, putting our face out there so they know,
Right,
who to see and what we do.
right.
Cause really, we're starting from scratch again.
That's right.
So we kinda gotta get our name, so to speak, out there.
And we've gotta build our funds up. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
I'm gonna tell you, the original group, they done a good job.
They
Right.
did.
They made a major contribution to our schools, and that's what we need to try to do as well.
That is our goal.
So for upcoming, planning ahead, we just still selling the barrel tickets. I think, $420, or it's $420 that we wouldn't have had without those. But we've sold, 21 tickets? I think we can do better than that.
Yes, it's
But
that soda one.
We've got till November, so I mean, it's not like we're, it's a time
Yeah.
crunch, but,
Well, and the beauty of that, we don't have nothing invested in it.
Right.
Dad was kind enough to build that for us, so
Right.
Okay,
it is pure profit for us, so.
and then the next thing, when do we want to do the next, meeting? Do we wanna stick with we've done the second and the third Wednesday of the month. The second Wednesday of the month would be November the 13th. And I'm thinking the third Wednesday of the month's kinda getting too close, that's the week before Thanksgiving, so maybe we need to stick with the second for next month. Are y'all good with that?
Yeah, let's do that. And I would say that there's things that are so busy in December, we
Yeah.
may not wanna meet in
Yeah.
December.
That's fine too. Cause it's just all,
Well, that's a couple of weeks before your barrel giveaway too. so-
Right.
Yeah.
well, the barrel, yeah, it's the 21st, so yeah, it'll be the week before, so that'll give us one
Did you say
more.
the 13th, Angie?
The 13th, if that's okay with y'all, at 12 still, if that's.
And, speaking of the barrel raffle and doing the calling the name out that game, I will have it with us at the school. So you don't know who's gonna get it, cause we have so many different people that have done it, but if somebody that's not around or there that night, we'll have it at our shop here in Brookwood, so it'll be easy. We have people to help load it. If I'll have it with me that night, and if somebody happens to be there that wins it, I'll help them load it in their vehicle, so. It'll either help be loaded in their vehicle at the game, or anytime after that at our shop down the road here, we're open 5 days a week, we can help load it up, so.
Do we need to maybe see if Coach Childers will do one night, like before the drawing, like
Let us
another
set-
home game, just come up there and
Let us
set
sit
it,
there.
and just have it there and sit there and
Yeah, I'm fine with
sell.
it. It's at the shop.
That is the first home game, the 21st.
Oh, the 21st is?
There is an in-school home game before that, but that's the first,
Oh,
like,
first,
after.
yeah.
But, I mean, we could sell tickets before we do the raffle, it's not
Yeah,
like they
that's
can
right.
buy them
Yeah,
up
that's
until
Okay, I see, yeah.
but that's the first home game. Cause
Was
we
there
were,
anything in the barrel?
No, barrel is empty. Barrel's empty. In fact, it's never, because it's for school functions, it's never had
You can put
nothing in
water
it
in
either.
it.
It's a new barrel.
Brown one?
yeah, it's not
I
ever.
can't, that is good.
Barrel is okay, it's not had nothing in it, we don't. But yeah, no, I don't want nobody thinking that that's a hassle to do. It don't take a second to throw it on a truck and bring it to where people can see it. We're just trying to protect it because it has Will's name on it. Other than that, it's pretty resilient.
But other than that, unless y'all have anything else, I say we adjourn, unless there's anything else you wanna talk about.
I'll second that motion to adjourn.
And if anybody has any ideas, let us know. We're open to suggestions, so.
And thanks for joining the
Yes.
first live broadcast.
Yeah, thank
of
you,
the
Daniel.
summer.